For the first problem, you have to do 3 times 5 plus 6. So what I would do first is distribute the 3 to the 5 and to the 6. Then you add your answers up, 15 and 18, and you get 33. For the next problem, we're going to use a variable, d. So d plus 2 times -7. To start, I would distribute the 7 to the 2 and the d again, and then you would get -14 and -7d. We distributed the 7, so we don't have any other multiplication to do, so you add them together. 7 plus, wait, you can't do that. So that's your answer. For the next lesson, you have to identify the terms, like terms, coefficients, and constants in each expression. So the expression is 2 plus 3a plus 9a. And whenever you have a variable and a number right next to each other, it means to multiply them. But we're not solving this. So T stands for terms, LT stands for like terms, co with an E stands for coefficients, and con stands for constants. Terms are anything around an expression or in an expression except for like the PEMDAS stuff. So our terms would be 2, 3a, and 9a. Like terms are 2 or more terms that are alike, that have the same types of variable or are all constants. So our like terms are 3a and 9a. Coefficients are the number of how many variables you have. So we have 3 A's and 9 A's, but in a separate group. And the 2 wouldn't be in this one because it's just for variables. And constants are the same thing as whole numbers. So 2 would be our only one because variables don't really count. And you're done. And then you can do subtracting with variables. So the first problem is -2x minus 1 plus x minus 7. So what I would do first is, in the parentheses, you have to change like the first one first. So you have to change the minus signs to a plus sign. So I would do that, but then you have to make the 1 a -1 because x or 2x -2x plus -1 is the same as -2x minus 1. And then go on to the next negative sign. Change that and change that. So then you add, subtract, and it would be, so you would add the 2x and the -2x and the x.
Volume is too loud.
And that is 1.
I don't mind if you're talking, that's fine. Just
-1x. And then these two, which is -8, pretty sure. And that is your final answer. For the second subtraction problem, the problem is negative 8x plus 1 minus 8x minus 1. So what you do is you always do the ones inside the parentheses first. So you change that to plus negative 1 because it's the same. And then you do the ones out here, but there's nothing to change, so you go to the right parentheses and basically take the opposite of whatever's in there. So negative 8x plus positive 1. But I'm just going to erase the positive because that's going to get confusing. Wait, what? Oh, okay. We have to do positive. So now we have to simplify that. So negative 8x plus negative 8x is negative 16x. And then plus 1 plus 1 is 2. You can't simplify it anymore, so that's your answer. So now we have to find the greatest common factor of 24 and 48.
Another quick timeout. Eyes on me.
So I was confused at this one at first. So at first I thought it was 8 because 8 goes into 24 3 times. 8 and 3 and 4 and 8 goes into 48. 8 and 6. But there's not. There's bigger factors or greater factors. So then I found 12 and 2 and 12 and 4. And then I got super mad because I kept having to redo it, and I figured out that 24 actually goes into both. So 24 and 1 and 24 and 2. Because 48 is just double of 24. For the next lesson, you have to factor. So you have to factor 4x minus 8. To do that, you have to find something that they both go into, or no, that goes into both of them. So what goes into both of them is 4. Oh, it won't let me write 4. So you write 4. And then you divide 4 by 4, which is 1. 1x minus 8 divided by 4, which is 2. And your answer is 4 times 1x minus 2. And it'll get the same exact thing as this. So now you have to factor 9x plus 18. So you find a number that goes into both, and of course you see right away that it's 9, but other ones can go into it like 2 or 3 and 6. Wait, no, not, yeah. So 9, you put the 9 down, then you put the parentheses, and you put x, because that's 1x, because 9 divided by 9 is x. 9x divided by 9 is x. Plus 18 divided by 9, that was our cheat, is 2. So that's your factoring answer.